Hello, everyone. This is Kevin Spiker, Healing Food Specialist and Weston Price Chapter Leader, and I'm thrilled to announce the launch of our new Monmouth County chapter by the Jersey Shore. With Thanksgiving coming up, I'd like to share an article I wrote on behalf of the local regenerative farmers that we and the Foundation work to support. This is called Fortitude and Gratitude. As the holiday season approaches, we hope everyone can come together with a sense of peace and gratitude. Thanksgiving is the perfect time to reflect on how fortunate we are to have access to nourishing food from local organic farms. Let us remember how hard farming families work to meet our standards for quality and reliability. Let us be grateful for the chance to heal with food and share in traditional wisdom. Let us all do our part to see that sustainable farms will thrive in the coming new year. Local agriculture is the backbone of a healthy society, and farmers deserve our enduring support. In fact, we each play a crucial role in shaping the future of healthy eating. We have the power to vote every day with our food dollars. In addition to spreading the word to those you know, we ask you to consider sourcing more of your everyday goods from local producers, rather than supporting larger markets of questionable quality. This week, take another look at your grocery list, and you may be surprised to find that nearby farms offer many of your frequent purchases. Seasonal fresh produce and herbs, ferments like sauerkraut, kimchi, and kvass, sweeteners like maple syrup and raw honey, sea salt and apple cider vinegar, tallow, lard, and coconut oil, homemade breads, ice cream, eggnog, snacks and desserts, artisanal soaps and personal care products, pet food, and wild-caught seafood. Check with your local Weston Price chapter leader to connect with sustainable farms that offer neighborhood pickups and home delivery. Members of private buying clubs have the rare privilege of accessing pure, traditional foods that are nearly impossible to find in commercial markets, such as truly pasture-raised meats and eggs, fresh dairy from cows, goats, and sheep, rich probiotic foods like kefir, yogurt, buttermilk, kombucha, and soaked organic raw nuts, seeds, and grains. Knowing your farmer is the best way to take the guesswork out of label reading and sourcing trustworthy goods. Commercial farming operations rarely raise heritage breeds of cattle and chickens, and often operate in ways that are neither humane nor sustainable. Because traditional farms have looked after their soil for decades, their produce is more nutrient-dense than mainstream organic options. Often, store-bought produce is grown in mineral-depleted soil, then shipped many miles, which diminishes the nutritive value. Also, interstate produce may be treated with fungicide for transport, even if raised by organic standards. Considering that vegetables, poultry, and milk from buying clubs are usually harvested 1 to 2 days prior to delivery, customers can enjoy these foods at their peak of freshness. Shifting your food dollars away from larger commercial distributors and investing in local options will have a significant impact for the future of farming and our food supply. In light of the uncertainty around our current political system, we feel it's more important than ever to support local farms and businesses. We can all celebrate being a part of the solution for a healthy future. And I'd like to continue on with an excerpt from Dr. Mercola's article, Don't Panic About Politics, Realize Where Your True Power Lies Instead, that came out in 2016 during election time. Quote, regardless of the president, please realize that your power as an individual lies in your day-to-day decisions, and it all starts with your food. Major industries are creating and will continue to create policy, regardless of who's in power. The U.S. is more accurately described as a corporate oligarchy, as the main power lies with the Big Six, i.e., the banking, pharmaceutical, agricultural, military-industrial complex, energy, and media industries. Political lobbying is one of the primary reasons why drug companies control most of the health industry, rather than just being an auxiliary or supportive part of it. But I would like to focus on my optimism towards the future and how we can use our individual power to collectively foster positive change. As long as we're at each other's throats over things we have little or no control over, it distracts us from analyzing and addressing the underlying system that is creating the problems in the first place. The power of the individual is alive and well, even in this deeply flawed system. It becomes yours by stepping outside of the system with every decision and purchase you make. With every action you take, you also set the example for others to follow, thereby making you a change agent within your own small circle of family, friends, and acquaintances. In the end, our collective actions will create the changes that are so desperately needed, and thinking locally will eventually have a global effect. Remember, the industries that are currently buying our politicians and writing their own laws cannot maintain power without your ongoing financial support. While we may not have a significant choice in how our tax contributions are distributed to these industries through subsidies and contracts, we do have a very powerful influence by making responsible purchases each and every day. Withdraw that support, and you automatically redistribute financial power to a benevolent business aligned with your core values. A perfect example of this is when you buy locally grown foods from an organic farmer. You're empowering that farmer to continue growing foods for the community that support environmental regeneration and human health. And you're disempowering the big junk food manufacturers that wield undue influence over agricultural policy. This is where your true power lies. Thank you very much, and stay tuned on our Facebook page here, Weston A. Price North NJ. And we'll be having more from Jessica, the chapter leader for Hudson and Essex counties as well in the coming weeks and months. We'll have great information and connections to farmers that we love. We're going to share some of their voices as well. And these farmers are brilliant, and I can't wait to let you hear what they have to say about our current food situation in the country. So thanks again. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Remember to be grateful and stay in touch.